They've been watching. It's the ones who sit in their high towers, sipping on power like it's a potion, trembling. Yes, trembling. Not at themselves, but it's something that you haven't even fully become yet. You see, they study patterns, they memorize rules, they calculate moves, and you're a wild card. You're a question mark in a world that only wants answers. And that unsettles them more than anything. Have you noticed the way they look when you walk into a room? The flicker of something like fear in their eyes, the pause that they take before speaking? That's because you were moving differently now. You've learned the secret that they'll never tell you. They think control is theirs. They think influence is theirs. But influence isn't taken. It's earned by being unshakable, by carrying a presence that makes them wonder, makes them question, makes them wake up in the middle of the night thinking, what is he? What is she? What are they becoming? There's a spark that they can't categorize, can't label, can't predict. You've been underestimated, ignored, pushed to the side, but all that waiting, all that silence, all that stillness, it's been shaping you like a sculptor shaping stone with deliberate hands. You've been learning patience. Not the kind that waits quietly, no, the kind that observes, calculates, transforms. And that transformation is terrifying. Terrifying not because it's loud, but because it's inevitable in its subtlety. Have you seen it? The way someone can stand quietly and suddenly everything shifts, that's you. You are the storm in slow motion, the shadow in a corner of their vision, the whisper that tells them, I see you. I see everything you thought was hidden. And here's the best part, the part they never expected. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to shout it. You just exist. And your existence alone rattles the cages that they built around themselves. Imagine them now, sitting in their perfect little circles, realizing that the rules they created, they no longer apply to you. That's the hook. That's the thrill. And it's just the beginning. Oh yes, it's just the beginning. Because what you are about to do, what you're about to awaken inside yourself, will make them rethink everything they ever knew about power, influence, and control. And you'll do it with a smile that is calm, precise, and unapologetic. And they'll watch, hopeless, wondering why the one they never saw coming but suddenly became the one that they can't ignore. So lean in, focus, let it stir in your chest. And they don't even know why yet. Do you feel it? That ripple beneath the surface? That subtle tremor that says something is shifting, something unseen, something unavoidable? They've been playing their games for years, watching, calculating, smiling behind polished masks, thinking they hold the strings. But strings are only useful if the puppet stays in one place. And you don't stay in one place. You move. You bend, you twist in ways that they didn't think were possible. Look at them now, nervously adjusting their collars, glancing over shoulders, whispering in rooms that smell of polished wood and shallow victories. And all the while, you're learning the art that they never bothered to teach, the art of presence, the art of patience, the art of letting them think that they are in control while you quietly become unstoppable. Watch the sky. Notice the shadows. Notice the small things that scream louder than their grand illusions. That's where you live now, in the cracks, in the spaces they ignored, in the moments they underestimated. Oh, the thrill of it. The way the pulse quickens when you realize that the world bends not to force, not to noise, not to arrogance. It bends to clarity, to persistence, to someone who quietly refuses to be diminished. You've been underestimated. They've laughed at your silence. They've misread your stillness. But stillness is not weakness. Stillness is precision. Stillness is the calm before the unveiling, the pause before the crescendo, before everything that they believe falls apart. Not because you took it from them, but because you stepped into what was always yours. And they feel it. Yes, they feel it. They sense the tension, the quiet intelligence, the rising force of someone who has studied, observed, endured, and now emerges like a shadow stretching across their perfect little world. They call it nervousness. You call it awakening. Every glance, every pause, every whispered doubt they share, it fuels you. Not because you want harm, not because you want victory over them, no. But because you finally learned to trust yourself, to honor your own growth, to rise without apology. And the beauty of it, the most delicious part, is that you don't need to explain it. You don't need to justify it. You just exist. You just step forward. And in that existence, in that single deliberate step, you reshape the horizon. You become the question that they can't answer, the shadow they can't catch, the presence they can't predict. And as they watch, silently panic, slowly realizing the world has changed, you smile. Not with cruelty, not with superiority, but with the quiet, unshakable knowledge that the one who grows in silence always rises above expectation. And oh, my friend, that rising is only the beginning. You see it. Keep going.